Hello. Self-esteem. We display what self-esteem it is, its characteristics, and how to improve it as low. What is someone with high or low self-esteem like? What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is the statement that a person how has of themselves and which can be positive or negative. Um, it is a psychological concept that is developed based on emotion and not on radical uses. The construction of self-esteem is relative in the acceptance or not of the individual himself. Himself is way of being, his character, his physical factors, and his lifestyle. It is made up of a set of subjective factors, such as emotion and valuable judgments, which can be made by the individual or can arise from influences or and preconception or the environment in which they live. And the family, educational, work, and social spheres together with the media tend to promote stereotypes and standards that condition the lives of all people and as low influences and the conception of self-esteem that is the assignment that a person formulates person of himself characteristics of self-esteem. Self-esteem is characterized by manifesting itself on different levels that can vary depending on each person and the stage of life they are going through. Different levels of self-esteem can even coexist in the same person, and depending on the field in which they work. For example, a person might feel very secure and successful at work and at the same time very unhappy or dissatisfied in emotional relationship. This perception that the individual has of himself is a very important aspect my adequate psychological health. Levels of low or high self-esteem that persist over time can trigger depression and anxiety disorders respectively, both alterations which can occur in an exaggerated manner as low affect the body. In this case, the support of a professional is required. How to improve self-esteem? How self-esteem can be improved? The first step is to recognize it, and the second step is to ask for help from a family member, a friend, and especially a professional specialist on psychology. The concepts and structures that the individual acquires from childhood and your condition, the way of thinking and perceiving in the work. Consequently, The condition, the personality of the individual in the way of valuing themselves, breaking certain absolute stories allows us to understand the person's emotion and strengthen their self-esteem. Improving self-esteem in a process that requires time, patience, and mental exercise to change the perspective which life is perceived, and that is making the effort to see the positive side of reality, young trait that follows naturally and without effort. Neither extreme and healthy, exaggeratedly high self-esteem can mean a distortion in the individual perception of himself. On the contrary, healthy, discredited self-esteem can mean a depressive disorder of will professional help is required on right psychological and emotional balance. Do you think some people stay single? Is my because of the difficulty you have in finding a partner or your label and relationship and feel more comfortable. How do you like to be single your whole life? Not at the moment in the final alone, but it will look for a partner later. Do you single people like being single? Yes, if you are a person who has really had a relationship and is happy being alone, it is a good option. Is it better to be single or married? Because depending on your lifestyle and the situation, there is no point in being married if it is a dysfunctional couple. In that case, it better be alone. What, what are the advantages of being single? For my party, for my part, he helped be coordinated and learning to value myself. Do you think single people are happier? Depending on whether and decides to be alone and do not do it to lack of a partner. Do you think it is easier for a man or a woman to be single? Women have ideology because they're always a man who throws Wilson on the ground. For a woman, he has no value. You do think single people feel on Valentine's Day? I think those are stereotypes that society creates. It's how you feel emotionally that affects you. Do you have single aunts or uncles? Can you describe their feel style? Think in their case they are early or they're 40 years old and are still alone. I would not like and get to that point. Do you know any single parents? How did you become a single parent? I don't thanks to, but if that is case, many neglect their children or live their lives without interesting in their children. Whether you study culture and about single parenthood, it is still a taboo, but it is becoming common to see that. Does your government support single parent families? In parents, yes. The woman is favored more and generally she is the one who takes care of the children. But as vulnerable people there are a slow occasion where there's the father can wait for custody. Thank you.